front porch with all that damn noise.
I want to welcome y'all back to Fillmo Cinema. Y'all in for a treat on reviewing one of the greatest movies of all time. I'm not talking just black comedies either. This one of the greatest comedies of all time, period. I mean, who would have ever thought a movie about two niggas sitting on the porch all day would be so iconic? I'm talking global, which is why today I'm giving y'all what I call a special edition, where we get a deeper dive into the film and explore the screenplay a little bit. Make sure y'all tap that like button and smash the subscribe button. Now, without further ado, let's get into the film. Friday, directed by F. Gary Gray, starring Ice Cube and Chris Tucker. Now we begin on a sunny morning on the street between Normandy and Weston. I think it's South Central LA. Now y'all, I don't know which version of Friday I was watching, but we got all these new scenes that was not in the original. This definitely the extended version of some shit. Look like they did some color correction too. The colors are very saturated compared to the original. Definitely got a bluish tint, some yellow too. So in this new version, we get a montage of all the neighborhood characters. And this scene was also in the original screenplay, so this is originally the screenwriters intended for Friday to open. We got the legendary Debo, who's the neighborhood bully, Ezel, the neighborhood crackhead, and he run past the neighborhood kids, and one of them is a baby making good. They all are sprayed by Stanley, he the bougie nigga who hate for anybody to be on his damn grass. We finally get to the legendary Smokey, and he the neighborhood hustler, but not really, because he doing a bad fucking job and gonna be responsible for a lot of the conflict that comes later. And now we finally get to the home of the Joneses. These Craig's parents right here. Rest in peace, John Witherspoon. Craig's sister is the GOAT herself, Miss Regina King. And now we get to Craig, who's our main protagonist. And he gets awoken by a knock at the door. He opens it to find two elderly ladies who are Jehovah's Witnesses, and one of them is the GOAT herself, Miss LaWanda Page, ladies and gentlemen, known famously as Aunt Esther from Sanford & Son. She got into the business at the age of 53 and had a career that spanned almost 30 years. Put some respect on her name.
Fuck you, head-dead motherfucker. Come on, sister. Come on, sister.
Come on, sister, damn, you heard her the first damn time, shit. After this, we get another new scene where Craig holler at his sister Dana about hooking him up with her friend Debbie, but she ain't feeling it.
Craig, get out my room!
After this, Craig goes into the kitchen to fix him some cereal. Then he finds out they out of milk. After searching the fridge and finding nothing, he finds his dad smacking away. Now the dialogue we have after this is some new shit, and I really wish the filmmakers would have kept it out.
My mashed potatoes. That's good old gravy I like, and biscuits I can stop that gravy in. You ate all of that. You drink up all the milk. Don't care what kind of milk it is. You don't care. 2%, 3% buttermilk, patent milk. Hold a cow on the patent milk can. I bet you eat that too. What's wrong with you? I'm hiding my grapes. Every time I come in the kitchen, you in the kitchen. In the goddamn refrigerator. Eating up all the food, all the chicken, all the pig feet, all the collard green, all the hog maws. I want to eat some of them chitlin. I love pig feet. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm throwing this away. We ain't even got no milk.
You better put some water on that damn shit.
So Craig takes out the trash and runs into the badass neighborhood kid, Lil Chris. And Craig checks him about knocking over people's trash cans in the hood. Yo, I knew Lil Chris looked familiar. This the nigga that shot Danny in American History X. Apparently that was his last movie role too. Craig go back in the house to holler at his mama.
What you cooking?
I'm making some eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes, and some leftover pork chops.
I got the Salisbury steak, mashed potato, green beans, with a little broccoli in it.
Whom he confided in about losing his job the previous day. Now, I don't know about y'all, but Craig mama strike me as a real two-faced person. Like, she know how to play her part. Craig daddy then called from the bathroom. Yeah, mom's done told, my nigga. So Craig father called him in the bathroom while he shitting. I guess it slipped his mind in the kitchen, or mom's hadn't told him yet.
You ain't got to worry about catching a dog. You got to worry about a dog catching your ass.
Now you would think after this whole spiel, Craig would spend the day trying to find a job, but no, it's Friday and he ain't got shit to do. We get another extra scene and get introduced to Felicia. She like the neighborhood beggar and she Debbie's sister.
Where Debbie at?
Apparently, you know the girl Craig trying to get with. Now this is Craig's ain't shit ass girlfriend Joy, and she always on Craig's ass. I don't know why he even deal with this bitch.
Who the fuck you go to the show with last night?
I didn't go to the show last night.
You ain't got to lie, Craig. You ain't got to lie.
And then she got a picture of Craig on the headboard. Y'all see that shit? I never noticed that. We back in the kitchen and look like everybody about to go to work except Craig. Smokey then comes through and fucks up Craig's curtain.
Watch your window, you climbing that fool before you get blasted.
Craig reveals to Smokey that he got a strap, which is gonna come in handy in the third act. So while waiting on Craig to get dressed, Smokey run into the real neighborhood dope man, Big Worm, who apparently still doing good and shit. That nigga still got the perm and all. He doing Vlad TV interviews now.
Permed up. Yeah, I mean, I'm a beautiful individual.
Apparently he fronted Smokey some weed.
How much you got left?
Man, I got a lot.
You still ain't sold that weed, Smoke?
And I'm trying to, Worm. Niggas are broke these days.
I don't think you applying yourself, Smokey.
Smokey then walks up and asks Craig why he ain't at work. Craig then tells the stupid ass reason he was fired. I like how we get this character dynamic. Craig is obviously the more stronger one compared to Smokey. Seeing him lift weights and shit, he gonna need that strength later. Craig stops when he hears Smokey exclaiming about an approaching woman who turns out to be Nia Long, who is Debbie, the girl Craig been talking about up until this point.
She wanted to give me the ass one time. I had to go to work and shit.
They then go to the porch and Smokey proceeds to tell Craig about what happened to a mutual friend they both know named Red. And I guess this happened earlier this morning. We go into a flashback. So it's Debo, Smokey, Lil Chris, and Michael Clark Duncan. Yes, that is Michael Clark Duncan, Mr. John Coffey himself. Rest in peace to Debo and him though. So the dice game is interrupted by a car pulling up and it's Red in his park. Apparently Red let Debo hold his bike.
Pop's tripping, man. You want me to ask for my bike back?
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
This nigga Debo a menace, he gotta be stopped.
You got knocked the fuck out.
So then Smokey and Craig walk down to his house. Smokey get to knocking like he the damn police.
Damn, Smoke, what you doing knocking like you the damn police?
Smokey then goes to his room to smoke some more Big Worm supply. Craig trying to warn his ass.
Worm gonna end up fucking you up.
Big Worm ain't gonna do a goddamn thing, man.
They get to the store and Ezel land on the curb and hit that. They then go to the store, which is black on, but it really ain't.
What bitch ass gonna do? Yeah, no bitch ass ain't gonna do a goddamn thing, trick.
Ezel then starts screaming and shit, and the director F. Gary Gray tell him to get his punk ass up off the floor. They get back and start jocking the neighborhood MILF, Miss Parker. And Craig mama show more signs of being shady when she say this.
Now she gonna be ashamed of herself coming out looking like that. Hey girl!
Now that everybody gone to work, these niggas really chilling now. Craig look like he can box a little bit. Take note, these skills gonna come in handy later. So after this montage, we go into our second act of the movie. The legendary Bernie Mac pull up fucking with Craig and Smokey. He a preacher apparently.
The 74th Street Baptist Church, we call us sin.
Well, around here, between Normandy and Weston, we call this here a little twin.
Lord have mercy. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Excuse me, brother.
A clean ass lowrider come through the scene and it's Smokey former homeboy, Hector. Apparently they ain't cool cause Hector tricked Smokey on the angel dust.
It's Angel does, huh?
So I hit it real hard, right?
And that shit had this nigga tripping. They didn't hear trash cans being knocked over. Smokey, why the hell you ain't try to holler at this little nigga at the dice game this morning? Guess it wouldn't have did no good anyway. They get back to the port and get scared when they hear that Debo theme kick in.
Here come Debo, give me your stuff.
These niggas taking everything off. Damn, this nigga got y'all shook. He pat Smokey down, but notice he don't try Craig like that. Stanley getting ready to leave and look like he finna go play golf or some shit.
Come on, Smokers, go in.
Man, I'm on probation. I can't be.
Stop being a bitch and come on.
So evidently Smokey can't handle peer pressure.
For some reason, I don't think Smokey wants to go in there.
Nigga, for some reason, he obviously don't want to hit that damn lick. Shame on y'all grown ass, scary ass niggas. These niggas breaking up shit. I'm talking about making all kind of noise. Craig looking out when all of a sudden he peeped Miss Parker's husband pulling up. Remember Burning Mac crooked ass in there. This scene do a good job of building tension cause the phone start ringing.
Hello?
Ooh, Oh shit, here goes Stanley. So Debo just run off with the money lick. Debo got these niggas so shook, Smokey got to light one up. And he finally convinced this nigga Craig to smoke.
Stimulate your mind.
Craig started hitting the motherfucker and started coughing and shit.
Wait a minute, man. I ain't gonna be supplying you. You gonna be talking about my shit.
The session is soon interrupted by Felicia old begging ass.
What y'all smoking on? Nothing. What you want?
And it's the kicker. I don't think she no junkie or nothing. She don't smoke rocks. I don't know what's this bitch problem.
I need to borrow your car right quick.
What kind of shit is that?
She out on it.
Felicia walk off and Craig get to tripping. I think he hit that angel dust, y'all.
Smoke. I ain't tripping.
They then go in the house and Craig asks Smokey if he wants some Kool-Aid.
Want some Kool-Aid?
Man, you know I want some Kool-Aid.
Man, you know niggas want Kool-Aid, but Craig still tripping.
I'm gonna kill you and Smokey because you playing with my emotions. You heard?
Yeah, y'all, this nigga hit that dust, I'm telling y'all. Hey y'all, peep out Smokey greedy ass eating these chips or whatever this is. He had started by a knock at the door.
Oh, shit. Motherfucking cop. No, I'm over here.
But to much of their surprise, it's Debbie, the one Craig been gunning for. So she tells Smokey about this friend she got. He go in the kitchen to talk to her on his 90s house phone.
Cheap ass phone.
Meanwhile, Craig make his move on Debbie. She peeped that he high, but I guess it wasn't attractive for niggas to be getting lit in the 90s or some shit. So Debbie about to leave, and Smokey fuck around and tell her that Craig wanna get with her. But apparently Craig don't approve of that shit. Pops then enters to reveal that he got bit in the ass by a filthy ass dog.
I bit in the ass today, son. By a stinking ass filthy dog. Dog, grab my ass!
After this, Big Worm pull up in the ice cream truck on them things, which was inspired by the 1993 Bay Area hit by Yuck Mouth and them called Ice Cream Man. So all the kids run up, this nigga talking greasy to them kids.
Boy, what the fuck you want?
He ignores them and calls Smokey over there.
You saw that bud?
Like 20.
Stop playing with me.
Smokey steady playing with this man's emotions. Big Worm ain't trying to hear that shit.
We started getting high. We got fucked up.
Now pause. Why the fuck would you tell that man that, Smokey? You done completely throw Craig and Shit's Creek with you.
If you ain't got my money or my bud, I'm killing you and him. What'd he say? What'd he say?
All right, man. He said we don't pay him by 10 o'clock. He gonna bust a cap in both our ass, nigga. We need to pay him, man. He crazy, man. Let's stick together.
Oh no, nigga, don't get scared now. So then Craig no good ass girlfriend Joy pull up, and this nigga Smokey steady egging shit on.
Where Craig at?
Oh, he in the house.
Nigga, what type of homeboy you is? Craig need to cut this nigga off.
She was just go in the house.
All this pressure got Smokey with the bubblies. Ezel come interrupt this moment though.
Hey, Smokey back here taking a shit.
Now the screenplay definitely confirms that Craig was in there smashing. See, read it for yourself. So Joy and Craig finally come out the house. Craig asks her for a loan, but then Felicia come out of nowhere, begging.
You motherfucker, you think you're slick? Don't come over here and ask me for some money. So ask that bitch for some money.
Smokey comes back and Craig gives him a little speech about playing in the hood.
You done dragged me into this? One person in the hood that play like that.
Smokey seemed like he gonna accept the consequences. So Craig then goes to his room and grabs the strap. In comes Pops, who gives him a speech. And it's some solid advice and shit.
You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another day.
After, Red pops up to show them his eye.
Oh, that's cool.
Debo then pull up and take Red chain. And you know in the black community, that's a no-no.
Man, that's fucked up, man. If it was y'all, I would have helped y'all. What about the time he tried to choke me in Smoke backyard?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm curious to know what led Debo to almost choking out Craig.
Man, let's jump it.
Sit your ass down.
This nigga gotta be stopped. I like how Craig always breaking the fourth wall and shit. And that's just some film terminology for looking directly at the camera. So now in the third act, we got Craig and Smokey trying to come up with a plan. Janet Jackson finally pull up, and she a catfish before catfish. I don't think Smokey was feeling her.
Ever. Come by here.
Craig then asked his folks to borrow the $200 they owe Big Worm. I guess the later it get, the more reality is starting to hit Craig. So Smokey then go confronts Debbie by setting him up with old Janet Jackson. And in the midst of the conversation, I guess he get the idea to breaking Debbie them hides. Felicia room specifically, cause you know her and Debo messing around. This nigga damn near get caught. This nigga Debo got a shit stain and shit. What the fuck?
Smokey, what the hell you doing in here? What the hell you doing in here? Window open, so I said, fuck it. Get the hell.
Hey, if y'all listen carefully, y'all can hear Smokey outside whooping these L ass. I always thought that was funny. So Smokey come tell Craig what just happened.
Let's just go back over there. He probably still asleep.
But them plans get quickly canceled after they finally catch Lil Chris and do what his parents should have been doing.
Standing trees all in the way.
Tell me about that big snake situation.
Big worm.
Big worm, big hole, big... I don't give a damn. You get your ass on out of this house, boy. You only got some shit going.
They then go back outside.
You know why I'm tripped? I want to mess with the smoke, dog. Hey, who is that?
Now by Big Worm's own admission, these shooters wasn't gonna kill Smokey.
Potentially being attached to a murder is worth $200.
This what you don't know. We wasn't gonna kill the boy.
But it sure as hell don't look like that to me. Yeah, they definitely trying to kill these niggas.
Oh, you smoke, sound like machine guns.
Yeah, I bet y'all feel bad about not loaning Craig that money now, huh? So Debo apparently hit Felicia cause he thought she was the one rambling through his shit.
Lucky I'm not a man, otherwise I kick your ass myself. Shut up!
Craig then pop up to save the day. It is now time for the final showdown. All that shadow boxing and weightlifting about to be put to the test.
You win some, you lose some. But you live. You live to fight another day.
Use the force.
Nigga, you better get some get back from when that nigga tried to choke you.
Craig! Oh, shit.
And I'm glad in the movie they went with Craig getting his ass whooped a little bit, cause in the screenplay, Craig just whoop his ass. Ain't no brick or nothing. Like he just straight do Debo. They got this old Mortal Kombat ass music playing in the back.
Beat you down. Who else wants some? Who else wants some of Debo? Hey, punk.
So Craig finally drops Debo and is the neighborhood hero. Now these niggas wanna come and talk shit. Damn, I'm just not realizing these niggas was fighting in Stanley Yard. Oh, and most importantly, he get Debbie.
That's right.
Hold up, I ain't never seen this scene before. See, this is what I'm talking about with this special edition shit. I mean, but it is in the original screenplay, so like I said, I guess this version of Friday is how it was intended to be seen originally. This one shitting ass man here.
Supervisor called you today about your job. She wants you to call it tomorrow.
For real?
Damn, so this nigga got his job back the next day? What? Joy then called for the last time, and with my man just bagging Debbie, he finally does the right thing.
It's over. Bitch!
Cut that bitch off!
We get to the last scene of the movie, and I guess Smokey got the nuts finally to call Big Worm.
Cause I'm going to rehab. I'm through with this shit. I was just bullshitting. And you know this, man.
Oh, nigga, shut up. Where the hell you was in next Friday and Friday after next? But now, for real, 2 years later, Smokey will go on hustling at the car wash where he will be arrested and falsely framed for blowing up a bus full of inmates and getting all kind of shit with Charlie Sheen outrageous ass. Oh man, where should I start? Friday is a timeless gem that will always be well regarded and rewatched in the canons of black film. One major theme that no one ever talks about is community, and I don't know why that isn't mentioned more. Community is a theme throughout which is executed brilliantly by F. Gary Gray. It's like these characters are so relatable that it feels like after the camera shut off, they continue their lives and shit. Hell, Debo was so influential that niggas turned it into a slang. For example, that nigga Debo'd my chain. Smokey was the heart of the film. It's easy to see why Chris Tucker's career blossomed after this. He funny, charismatic, but this nigga is trouble. I mean, I just think that if Smokey had not brought Craig in on his bullshit, Craig would have never been in the situation. Literally, the only character goal this nigga Craig had in the beginning was to get Debbie. Like, that's all he talked about. The goal to get the money came when Smokey told Worm that crazy ass shit. But I love the story, the characters. F. Gary Gray did a great job at capturing the average Friday in hoods across America. And I mean one that'll be etched in our minds forever. Now y'all should know how I grade by now. On a scale of 5 poop emojis, I gotta go with 5. That's right, 5. This movie is the shit. And Friday would even influence me to make my own film, Joyland, which is available on Tubi, Prime, Pluto, YouTube, Roku TV, Apple TV, and Google Play. Y'all go check it out. Definitely go watch Friday. If you seen it, watch it again, and then watch Joyland. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Like and subscribe to Fillmo Cinema for more reviews. I'm coming with more, man. I'm talking Don't Be a Menace, The Color Purple, and I might even mix it up, do a Godfather or a Scarface or something like that right there. But I love y'all, man. Keep subscribing, man. I'm out.